Social Security has made a special announcement. I have all the details, what you need to know, and what you need to be aware of right here in this video. Let's get right into it. All right, now this is a very, very important topic that I certainly want to bring to your attention, as this was pointed out by the Social Security Administration that we certainly need to watch very closely right now. There's a lot of weird things going on out there, and I know that a lot of you right here in this community are receiving some type of fixed income benefit, whether it's from Social Security or SSDI or SSI, maybe it's VA, maybe some other type of fixed income benefit, maybe you're low income. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what your situation is. I certainly want you to be aware of this, as this was pointed out by the Social Security Administration. There's a lot of weird stuff going on out there right now, and money is tight for a lot of people. Therefore, we need to be very protective of our money as well. So I have all those details for you and what Social Security is pointing out for us right here in the video. So let's get right into that. However, really fast before we get into that, I just want to take a minute here and talk about that last video that I posted a few hours ago, talking about SSI and SSDI. I'm not going to get into a ton of details here, but basically I was talking about SSI, Supplemental Security Income, and SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance Benefits. I was talking about the differences between these programs and how much you can expect to get from these programs, as well as how you can start getting both of these programs simultaneously. By the way, I've been reading through the comment section on that video. A lot of really good comments, questions, and feedback coming in on that. I just want to let you know that I've been reading your comments and questions coming in on that video, and I will probably make a dedicated follow-up video to that one here over the next couple of weeks. Well, probably over the next couple of days, realistically, just to talk about that in a little bit more detail, simply because so many good questions are coming in on that. I want to make sure that everybody's on the same page and that we understand this program, because yeah, in some instances, you can actually get benefits from both of those programs at the same time. So it's called Concurrent Claims, but again, I can go into that in more detail, and of course, I can talk about these programs in greater detail as well. But anyway, the moral of the story is, I've been reading your comments, a lot of really good stuff coming in on that video, so thank you, I appreciate it. Keep it coming in, and I'll do my best to make a follow-up to that one and help you out in any way that I possibly can. All right, really quickly though, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below the video. I'm here for you every single day in any way that I possibly can be, right by your side, helping you out, making sure that you're staying updated with everything going on right now during this very busy and weird time that we're living through right now. Things are being announced every single day. Congress is coming to the table with all kinds of new bills, packages, proposals. There's all kinds of money, checks, stimulus, programs, everything else out there right now. And my dedication is to be here to make sure that you're staying updated with all of these announcements coming out, as well as anything that may come out that we can take advantage of, as in money, benefits, programs, checks, stimulus, anything else like that. I certainly want to know, or want you to know about them, and I want to help you grab as much as you possibly can right here, right now. So I totally get it. Like I said a minute ago, money is very tight right now for a lot of people, and I truly want to help you out. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any updates going forward, and let's get into this announcement out of Social Security. All right, so this is unfortunately something that we see a lot all the time, but unfortunately, when we're going through times that we are right now, when people are struggling, when money is tight, a lot of people are out there looking around for ways that they can get more money. Well, as a result of this unfortunately gives some other people the wrong idea, as in those people who maybe want to come in and try to get your personal information, which, by the way, never ever leave personal information down below in the comments section. I don't want to know that. It's not my business, and nobody else here should know that business about you either. Please don't ever leave personal information down below. Interestingly enough, over the last couple years here, I've seen people leave their Social Security numbers in the comments section down below. Please do not do that. If I happen to see those, I will delete those comments immediately, because that should not be out in the public domain for everybody to see, okay? Please do not do that. Not a good idea, okay? I'm just using that as an example, but anyway, please don't do that, okay? Anyway, that's not the moral of the story, but what Social Security is saying is, unfortunately, right now, there are people pretending to be the Social Security Administration. Apparently, these people are reaching out either by phone, by email, by text message, something like this, and claiming to be either the Social Security Administration or the IRS, and they may even be sending you pictures of law enforcement individuals along with badges and saying, something like, "We're going to come and get you." No, they're not. They're not going to come and get you, okay? These are not real people. Well, maybe they're real people, but here's the thing. It is not the Social Security Administration. It is not the IRS. And no, law enforcement and the police are not going to show up at your door and say something about Social Security or the IRS. That's not how it works, okay? That is not going to happen. So if you happen to get one of these phone calls who claims to be the Social Security Administration or the IRS, it's not them, okay? Do not respond to them. Do not give them any of your personal information. It's not them, okay? Social Security will not call you. The IRS will not call you. They'll send you letters, but they will not call you. Now, again, we can certainly talk about the letters coming in the mail and have a little discussion on that to see if those are real or not. Again, there's been a lot of debate back and forth on that. Honestly, I have not found any substantial evidence saying that they are not real, but at the same time, there's been a lot of question here in the community over the last couple years saying, we've been getting these letters, I don't really know what they mean. Are they real, or is it somebody just trying to fish for my personal information? Again, you might want to qualify that if you do happen to receive a letter in the mail, but again, who knows at this point, right? I can't say either they are real or they are not real. I would kind of anticipate they probably would be, but again, you may want to check with them, as in if you receive a letter from either the IRS or the Social Security Administration, you probably want to call them and connect with an agent and say, hey, I received a letter. Do you have anything in your records saying that you guys reached out to me? That'd probably be best practices to see if they actually did, to legitimize the type of letter you're receiving. But anyway, when it comes to phone calls, text messages, emails, stuff like that, they will not call you, they will not text you, and they will certainly not send you an email. And of course, they will not send you a picture of a law enforcement person, or they will not send you a picture of a badge and say, here's what, we're going to come and get you, okay? No, it's not going to happen. And if you pick up your phone and all of a sudden they have a siren in the background like, we're coming for you, no. You've got to be kidding me. No, it's not happening, okay? Please do not fall for this, okay? I know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to jump on this and, I don't know, try to get information, personal information. I don't really know what they're going to do with it other than maybe, fish for your personal information, try to get some stuff out of you, and then all of a sudden turn around and maybe sell it or use it somehow. I'm not really sure. I'm not one of those people. I don't want to know your personal information, so please don't give that to me. But all I'm saying is you got to be aware of this. Social Security sent out a tweet, and they talked about this. So if you want to see that, feel free to go on Twitter and look at Social Security. They sent out a tweet talking exactly about this, what we're covering right here in this video. So if you want to see that, by all means, that's where it is on Twitter. Social Security sent that out. So please be very aware of this. Again, if you ever receive a phone call from any of these government agencies, Social Security, the IRS, anything like this, claiming to be, law enforcement or an IRS agent, and they're coming to get you. No, they're not. They're not coming to get anybody. That's not how it works. They will send letters. They will send a lot of letters, by the way. They continue to send letters, and that's how they get in communication with people. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. Please be aware of this, and kind of watch your mail too as well. If you happen to get some kind of communication, I would say, like I said, I can't really legitimize if they're real or not. Again, this has been an ongoing debate here for a couple years. If they're real or if it's something that's trying to fish for information, again, not really sure. But I would say best practices would be call either Social Security or the IRS, whoever the letter claims to be from, and then just talk to somebody from there. If the letter actually kind of justifies that type of information. Maybe it's just some kind of update letter saying, we updated your address. Well, if that's the case, then, if you had a new address change, then fine. It's probably real. It's probably legit. Fine. No big deal. But if it's something saying like, oh, you need to fill out this paperwork, otherwise we're going to cut your benefit, then you probably want to call and make sure that it's real, because that potentially is going down a road where you're going to give some personal information, and you certainly don't want to do that unless you know 100% that it is absolutely real. So again, that's what I would do. You got to be protective right now. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. Again, this is out of the Social Security Administration. Feel free to check out that tweet on the Social Security Twitter page if you want to check that one out. Otherwise, I will continue doing research on all this stuff. Anything else I can find for you, of course, it's been another busy day, so I will be back a little bit later with the headlines of the day and some other weird things that have gone on today so far. But I'm kind of waiting for a little bit more time to go by throughout the day today so that I can kind of add more to the list of different things that I already have stacked up for the day in that next video. So Anyway, hope you're having a nice day so far. Please stay safe out there and leave your comments, questions down below. And of course, go back and check out that other video from earlier today talking about Social Security, SSDI benefits, and of course, SSI, those two benefits compared and how those programs are similar, but yet very different at the same time. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out some of the other thousands of videos right here on the channel. Thanks again. I really appreciate you. I want to help you out in any way that I possibly can. So enjoy your day, and I'll see you again soon in the next